my peeps, welcome back for another tutorial. This is a fake bake. I'm considering this as well as a Dollar Tree craft fake bake, except for one special tool that I'm going to be using. You don't have to use this, but it's what I'm using because it just makes my life easier. But we gonna make us some Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. Yes, we are. I'm gonna put them right here. Put these down here so y'all could admire my cute little Debbie. Cakes. Can't even see them that good. I need y'all to see these cakes. They are so cute. Honestly, I don't know what's the craze with these cakes, because these people go crazy for these cakes. I'm not sure. I did buy me a pack of the real ones, and yes, this one is real, not like I did with the Hostess cupcakes, just so I could see, you know, look at it, see what's going on here and stuff. And look, is it exact to the, no, but you know what it is when you see it. Okay, so what you gonna need is 2 of these Dollar Tree craft foams. They come 2 in a pack, so you can make 2 cakes with 1 pack, right? You're also going to need the cute little stencil for your Little Debbie cake, so you can trace out. I'll have a link so you can download this. So what I did, I downloaded. I did not make this. I did not create this, but I did post a link of the person who did make it. She used her template for. She made felt Christmas ornaments. So if y'all want to check out that, if you want to check out her channel, see how she made some felt Little Debbie's ornaments. Click on that link and it'll take you to there. So what I did, I took this template. I actually had created my own template, to be honest. Before I got this one, I had made my own. What I did, I took one of these out the pack and I actually traced it with a pencil. Yes, I did. So I already had my own template, but since I found one online, I figured I'll let you guys grab that one. So I took this and I traced it onto a piece of card. This is actually a tissue box. Trace it onto there. Then I cut that out, and then I got this. So then I took this and I traced out you know, one of the trees on here. It's pretty easy. I used a black marker. On styrofoam, I find that it's hard to use like a pencil or a pen. So I usually go with a marker, then regrade it later. You just got to make sure that you covered it up real good, or use the opposite side of whatever you trace, so you won't see any of these black marks on it. So now I got 2, right? You can also use, if you find some, this was some foam somebody was throwing out. And you know, when I see foam, it's like I see gold. I'm like, what are they doing? Are they crazy? No. If you go buy this piece of foam, well, I didn't buy, it was like, what, 11 by 14 or something like that. Piece of foam at Hobby Lobby. It costs around like $6 or $7 just for that piece of foam. And somebody was throwing this away. And it was bigger than the piece at Hobby Lobby, and I was like, oh no, we can't. So I grabbed all of it. So you can use this kind of foam too, but I was doing a little bit of experimenting right? And I'm telling you, wait, let me show you something else first. Let's put this here. So you can try to cut this out with like an X-Acto knife or a craft knife or a box cutter. I tried that. It was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. So I had to break out my friend. I had to break him out. I don't hardly ever bring him out, but I had to this time because I needed him. So what am I talking about? This is a hot knife. It's an electric foam cutting tool. And I think you guys only seen me use this like one time before when I cut a foam ball in half. But he's going to be my friend right now and today. And I'm going to show y'all. And I will leave the link to this tool down below. I got it from Amazon. I think it cost like $30. I know it's not cheap. But this could be your friend. Because you could cut so many things. Like people that like to cut those gingerbread people out of foam and all of that. This will make your life so much easier. Anything foam, it'll cut through it. Foam balls, foam sheets, foam whatever. So it comes with this cute little stand. Got the plug right here. I'm going to plug it up. Oh, first I got to put it together. Oh, it comes in this box. You get a long and a short cutter, right? But it also comes with this. It comes with this big wire cutter. So like if you have big pieces, you could cut around it and stuff. But we don't need that today. But I love that. It's a toolkit. It comes with a marker, so you can mark your own stuff. It comes with extra wire for the large one that I just showed you. It's cool. I had it for a while. I don't use it that often because I really try to make it so that you guys can just do it without having to have fancy tools. But I really like this. But what we're going to do right now, yes, it has an on and off switch. So you turn it on. And I'm going to tell you right now, this thing get hot fast. You know what I'm saying? Fast. So, and not only that, be careful with it because you don't want to burn yourself. So, ooh. How do I do this? Okay. Supposed to stand like, that's a stand. The stand, you put it on there. So, it holds it for you because you don't want to lay it down and burn everything that it comes in sight with. But I don't recommend it. I think you should like wiping it down. I'm gonna show you right now what I said. Well, I mean saying I don't recommend it, but this is what I do. But you're not supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it because this when the foam hits it, it starts smoking. So you should be in an area that has like open windows or open area. I'm gonna do it right here, right now. Okay. I think it's ready. Let's test it. Yes, it's ready. So, this is how I do it. You ready? Watch this. I'm using the long one because I want it to go all the way through this foam. So, you're going to take it and you're just going to guide it around the shape of your tree. Now, be careful when you're coming down here and you don't burn your fingers. I'm just going to cut through like that. And I'm going to go on the other side. See this is smoking? I'm going to wipe it down because I don't want it to keep smoking. So look. Let me bring it a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go around that part. And I'm just going to cut that part off. I'm going to make my cutting easy on me because it's hard to go around those areas when you have something in your way. All right, so now I'm going to finish off the tree. I'm going to go boom, go around, down. Take that shape, keep going. Boom. There go our tree. I'm probably use that side because I don't want to see all that ink on the other side. You guys are gonna see what I'm doing next. All right, so I wipe it down and I'm gonna turn it off. I'm not gonna show you how I cut the other piece because I already have a couple other pieces that I cut. I just wanted you to see the magic of that foam cutter. It just is absolutely wonderful and makes crafting and cutting foam easier. Oh, if you use this kind of foam, it cuts through this like butter. The hard foam, this is hard foam, this is soft foam. You really have to, matter of fact, let me show you in case you get this kind. Let's put this back on, because this soft foam, oh, this goes through it like nothing, and you have to be really careful. Not only careful, you got to be fast, because it will really melt this thing quick. Matter of fact, let me cut one of these off. Okay, so we can just focus on this. You ready? Here we go. Gotta be quick on this one because it cuts it real. You see that? It ain't giving me really no time. It's like, let's go, let's go. So you just gonna go across. Boom. You might want to use the short heat stick on this one, just because it burns so much quicker. And you don't need it to go all that far out. But it really does burn quicker. I didn't even shape it right, but I was just wanting to show y'all. If you can't find the Dollar Tree foams, then use any foam you have. I suggest you get the Dollar Tree foams if you're gonna use this cutter. So I tried cutting both of these with like a craft knife. I tried using an X-Acto knife. I tried using a box cutter, and honestly, it didn't work well. But I guess if you take your time and you do it, I'm not saying it won't work. I'm sure it will work. I just, me, I can't be, I'm like desperate to get stuff done. Sorry. Desperate to get stuff done. So I'm always trying to find an easier way. But guys, I be trying to keep it pretty simple and low-key craft, but sometimes you have to get certain things to make your craft. Anyways, so where did I put the, oh, here you go. So what you're gonna do after I'm getting ahead of myself. You're gonna take your little tree and you're gonna stick a skewer in it, because you need it to paint it the way I'm gonna show you right now. Take off the little extra melted foam, right? So what you're gonna do next is you're gonna need some cork. Got this from Dollar Tree. You're gonna need some matte Mod Podge. Got this from Dollar Tree. I have a little bit left in my bottle right here, so I'm gonna use that. And you're just gonna need a touch of paint. This is Apple Barrel White. And you're gonna make a mixture. And that's what's gonna make your cake look like it has icing on it. We're gonna get to that right now. So you take some of your cork and put it in your container. Make sure you mix enough if you want to do 2 cakes, because this kind of dries up. It don't dry up 100% when you cover it, but it does get a little thick. I'm just letting you know that. And it's kind of chilly where I'm at, so I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I'm just gonna use, this is a matte Mod Podge. I have like a tiny little corner of it left here, And I'm trying to use it up. Because, you know, of course it ain't coming out. So I'm going to just grab my... There you go. Alright, so I got that out. Now I can throw this away. I'll use it to the last drop. Okay, and then just gonna use a drop, a tiny drop of white paint. You don't need it. I just like to add it to make sure it like just brightens up. Now stir this up. You gotta mix this like really well. Make sure all the stuff you added to here is incorporating and is mixing well. And this is going to be your mixture that's going to go on top of this. You're going to need a foam block. So you can stick your tree in so it can dry. Okay? So let's put this over here. And we're going to start. This is pretty easy. Straightforward. Get you some craft sticks from the dollar store. So you're just going to go on there and just put it on there. No rhyme or reason. Just go on and put it on in there. Make sure you get all those little edges. And just do one quick swipe that way, one quick swipe that way. Smooth it out. Okay, then you're gonna go on the other side. I don't even know if you need to do the other side, but I'm gonna do the other side just for the sake of it. Like if you're gonna put it on a plate or something, then I don't know. Or if you're gonna give it away to somebody, you want it to look a little more professional, you know, just make sure you get, just smooth it out, make sure you get those edges. Then you're going to come to the side and you're going to just smooth it out. You're just going to cover those edges. Then we're going to smooth it out one last time, but once we cover everything. Make sure you get the bottom. I don't think I made enough. I'm telling y'all to make enough. I didn't think I made enough. But that's how it always is. I think I got a little bit over there in the other jar that I made. So I'll use that. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you make enough to cover your cake. Okay? Don't be like me. So I have a little bit over here that I made earlier when I made those two. So I'm going to use that. Oh, I'm making a mess over here. Okay? So make sure you get all those little edges. Cover it good. Then what you're going to do, right? You're going to go smooth it out. Go to the edge. Make sure you smooth out that edge. Make sure you get these edges. Get these. Oh, I didn't even do this side. And I'm talking about smoother edges. I'm just moving too fast. Right? Grab the leftover that's sliding over there on that side. Here you go. Now make sure you smooth everything out. Make sure everything is covered nicely. I'm making a mess with this stuff. Of course, I didn't put a plate under it because, you know. Alright, and then I'm just going to go one last time. And go. Oh my God, what a mess. What a mess. Of course, I got a freaking lump of Model Magic. I mean, I'm talking about Model Magic. Mod Podge. Remember when I was first started making videos, I used to say Model Magic and Mod Podge in the wrong sentence. People was like, you said Mod Podge, you meant to say Model Magic. Yes, I did. When you're making videos, you don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. So, see, it's covered. Now you're going to put it Make sure you get the right side. This is the side with the ink. And just let that dry. Oh Lord, let me wipe this up a little bit because I did make a big old mess here. I ain't worried about that plate. I can just throw that out. That's just a plastic plate. But let's put this to the side. So I have one already done. You see? And now is the fun part. Let me make sure I got the right side. Yeah, because I drew on that side. This is the side I want. So you're going to take it off the stick, right? You're going to twist the stick. And then you're going to take a little bit of, you want to cover that hole. You want to cover that hole. So you're just going to take a little bit of the leftover. And you cover the hole. And nobody will ever know there was a hole there. Right? So now, of course, I didn't bring the red. This is what I'm saying. I'll be trying to remember everything. Hold on, let me go get the red. Okay, I'm back. Let me get a get one of these so I could just put the cake on, so I don't have to be touching it. So this is pretty dry. I really don't like to wait for it to get fully dry because then it's hard to stick the sprinkles on. So we might have to add a little bit of Mod Podge, which we're going to do right now. Get me a brush right here. And I really don't like adding the Mod Podge because it takes away from it. But you see, I added these when it was wet. When it was a little wet, the green sprinkles. I added that when it was a little wet. So I done messed this hold that little Debbie cake up with that stuff. Okay. So what you could do, I really didn't want to add the Mod Podge. So you know what? We're gonna decorate this one. It's like that we can't because it's too wet. Okay, let's just add the Mod Podge. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take a little bit and put it over here to the side. Because I'm going to put a very, very thin coat. Just enough to hold the sprinkles. That's all I want. Enough to hold the sprinkles. Right? So we're just going to put a light thin coat. I'm covering it up like I usually do. A very thin coat. Yeah, it's okay if you do it like this because I don't want you guys to mess it up while it's wet. Okay, so just thin coat. Very thin. So, now I got my Little Debbie's. The design on the real Little Debbie's, I did not look at it before I made mine. I did not look at it before I made these. Like, I really didn't. I just said, I think this is how it is, but I didn't. This is how it's supposed to look. You think I could do that? Let me see. Let's see. Okay. Alright, we're going to try. So it's like straight at the top. It has a curve. You can't see what I'm doing, right? Let's move this out the way. Later, Little Debbie cakes. So let's look at this. Let's put that there. Can't even really see it. But anyways, let me turn this around like this, the short way. So I'm not reaching. So it has a little one at the top. And then it has one going the other way. Like this. Right? Oh Lord, I don't know if then it has one starting from here, going all the way down. Right? And then it comes from here and it has one going down. Like that. So then we're going to go down here. And then we're going to go down here. And then we have this. I don't like that. I like the way mine look. Look. Maybe I had too much space. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have too much space in this, like right here. I don't like that. I like the way mine look. I like this. And I'm going to stick with that. Anyways. The green sprinkles. The green sprinkles is green sand that I got from Dollar Tree. Yep, green sand. This is that thick hard sand. Is it's not like regular sand. It's not thin like the regular sand. It's pretty a bit thicker. And that's what I use for the green on the cake. And I will pick it up, but it's wet. Oh no, it ain't. This one ain't wet. I'm tripping. The bottom is wet because I covered the hole, but this Little Debbie's cake. I don't like that style. You could do it any way you want, but you put the sand down here. To tell you the truth, I like the way mine look. Yup, I like it better than that. The original real one. Anyway, guys. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make these Little Debbie cakes. I done messed up this plate. But look. Isn't that like the cutest? It's so cheap. You can make tons. And I don't care. I like my, hold on. Let's put it right there. Hold on, let me turn this over a little bit. Turn that. I don't care. I still like my design. Anyway, guys. Go ahead and make you some, Little Debbie cakes. Ain't they like the cutest? Just add it to your, the rest of your, Christmas decor and all of that. Right? It was pretty quick to do too. So like I said, I'm gonna leave the link to the cutter if you want to get one. It makes it so much easier and you can use it for other projects. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And until the next time I catch y'all, you stay safe, stay healthy, keep crafting, and I'll talk to you later. God bless.